Hi guys, how are you? I am back, and today I have got bunches of questions sent to me through DMs and my Gmail, just asking me certain questions about myself. And I've got a lot of subscribers since the last time that I did this, and so I'm going to answer some of them. I tried to pick some that I didn't really talk about in the last one. We'll go with it. Some of these are kind of personal, we may skip over, but let's see. And some of you are nosy. It's all good. I'm an open book. Ask me whatever. Okay, have I ever been a single mom? Yes. I was a single mom from the time my oldest was born, when I was pregnant with him. And I would say I was probably a single mom in total for 5 years. I had my oldest in 99 and I had my second oldest in 2001. So I was a single mom between them, and yeah, and those things didn't work out. So I was a single mom total for probably 5 years. Dallas was starting kindergarten. Okay, so I guess this leads into how many times have you been married? If more than once, why? Well, I won't get into all the whys, not giving all that tea out. But I've been married 3 times. I got married in 1998. It lasts 3 months. That was not healthy by no means, but we won't get into the reasons why. So, yeah, 3 months there. And then I got married again in 2003 to my second oldest father, and that lasted probably less than 3 months. So, and then I got married in 2007 and been married ever since. So, and the reason is with that is the 3 months is because the first time, guys, to be honest, I was just trying to change my last name, and I thought if I changed my last name, it would change my life. And at that point in my life, I was so broken, I didn't know who I was, and I just wanted the pain that I was feeling to go away, and it didn't help. And then I was a single mom with my oldest, and I was introduced to someone who was older than me, and for some reason in my head, I thought that that was going to be better. And I found a lot of things out afterwards that I wasn't able to deal with. So there's that. And I was fine with being a single mom. It didn't matter to me if I was a single mom the rest of my life after that. Didn't think that I would ever meet anyone who was going to love my kids like I did, and I was good with that. But in came Eric. Let's see, what's some of your other questions? Oh, and with that, I got asked 7 times. I've been asked 7 times, rings and all. How many times have you ever been in love? Twice. Once at 15 and once at 27. What's your favorite color? I got several. I would say definitely black, blacks and grays, um, orange and red, burgundy. But most of all, my clothes are gray or black or white. That's the Scorpio in me. Um, So one of you saw one of my videos that I hadn't spoke to some of my family in 4 years, and you want to know, do you miss having a relationship with your family? No. And let me explain. I miss who I wanted them to be. I miss the thought that it would ever happen, that our relationships would be healthy. I am content in my life, and I am very happy in my life. And I wish everyone love and I care, and I'm there, and I'm doing more in the background than anyone knows. But for my mental well-being, I'm fine just the way I am. And just like I said, I'm thinking about moving out of my state because there's nothing left for me here. So there's that. When do you stop healing, if ever? Never. If you think you're healed, it's more than likely you are not, because healing is an everyday process the rest of your life. There will always be triggers. There will always be memories that come up, and it gets easier to transmute them and to send love to it, and to see it, the meaning for it in your life. But you'll never be done healing in some form, and that you shouldn't be. You're always going to have something to heal from. Excuse me. To heal from, and you're always going to need to transmute it, and you're always learning and growing, so you're always going to be healing something. I go back to a few of those. I'm not ready yet. Do my kids know that I'm a light worker and about my gifts, and how do they feel about them? Yes. My children know exactly who I am without any labels at all. They know that they've always seen me give to others. They've always seen me cook for others and give gifts to others in need. They have seen me meditate. They have seen me call in four corners. They've seen me be able to predict what's going to happen. They know who I am, and they're extension of me. They have their own gifts. They are all very talented in their own ways. I would say that they think it's cool. They tell all their friends about me. If their kids, any of their friends have problems, they send them to me. You know, all the kids always come to me when things are crazy at home, or they need someone to talk to, or anything like that. If my kids can't handle it, they'll send them to their mom. So I think they're pretty cool with it. They know my gifts are special, and so are theirs. So yes, they know exactly who I am. They've watched me give readings. They've watched me do Reiki. They've watched me heal people. They've seen it in front of their face. So it's cool. What's your favorite things about yourself? My favorite things. My eyes. My heart. That's a bittersweet journey. There's times I wish I could give it away. That my heart. And probably my loyalty to a fault. The way that I love to a fault. If that's possible, but in the 3D world, people look at it as like you should just stop it at a dime, and it doesn't work that way. Do I believe true love lasts forever? Yes. True love last forever. Absolutely. But everyone's perception of true love is different until you actually have felt it. But true love lasts for lifetimes. What is my best memory? I have lots of them. But probably the memory that sticks out the most, that changed my life the most, was the moment that my first child got put in my hands. Because I wanted kids really bad, and I wanted to be a mom really bad. It was the one thing I knew I could be good at, even at a young age when I shouldn't even have been thinking about having kids. But when they put him in my arms, was probably the best memory. It defined me as a mother, and that I knew I could do at that point in my life. So yeah, being a mom for the first time. Have I ever been cheated on? Yes. Yes and yes. What is my favorite movie? Well, when I was a kid, it was Grease 1 and 2, more 2. Always into Harleys and stuff like that. And as I got older, probably Notebook. Notebook's one of my favorite movies. Oh, am I a twin flame? Yes, I am. I've had soulmates. I've had karmic relationships. I'm a twin flame, and I have a kindred spirit. I'm a very lucky girl, and I love all the relationships I've had in my life, and I respect them all. Oh, did you have a high school love? Didn't everybody? Yes, I did. Yep, I did. What's easier, to raise boys or to raise girls? Well, I only have one girl, so I have nothing to compare her to. And I have 4 boys, and they're just crazy little boys. They do boy things, and my girl has, she gets upset, and the world's falling apart. It's just the difference in feminine and masculine energy in kids, and they've all had their own different ways that they needed to be raised by me. When I needed to talk to them, how they needed me, how they needed to be punished. I tried to treat them all as an individual and deal with them in that way. So I don't know. I don't know what's easier. I only have one girl, but they were all pretty easy. I got pretty lucky with kids. So that's the end of the questions I wrote down. Let's see if I can think of any more that I didn't. I didn't have no more room on that piece of paper, and I wasn't getting another one. Oh, some more. Oh, what was my favorite spiritual gift? I like astro traveling. I love being able to help people and help people do energy work and shadow work. But I'd have to say my favorite gift would be being able to unconditionally love people. That would probably be the thing I cherish the most, because it's the hardest to do for most people. I don't know if I can do anymore. I think that's enough. That's enough going into my life a little bit more. You guys will get to know me more. You'll get to see my kids more, just a little bit at a time of when I want to put them on here. They're awesome. They're pretty amazing kids. But thank you guys for all the questions. And if you have more, send them to me. I'll try to get to the ones I didn't write down because I know there was a lot more, but I only had so much and I wasn't sure how much I wanted to explain all this in detail. So I love you guys and I hope you have an amazing Saturday. And I'll probably be back again with another video tonight. I got some plans.